Anime has become a global powerhouse, adored for its storytelling, artistry, and imaginative worlds. But within this massive cultural phenomenon lies a shadow industry that generates billions of dollars while staying out of sight of the mainstream. Hentai. Often labeled too taboo or niche, hentai has quietly established itself as a thriving market with incredible economic weight. Today, we're exploring the hidden mechanics, loyal fan base, and unique business model that drives the hentai billion-dollar economy. Now let's pull back the curtain. Understanding the hentai industry requires first diving into its cultural roots. Now, Japan's relationship with erotic art is centuries old, beginning with shunga, the woodblock prints from the Edo period 1603 to 1868. That depicted scenes of romance, desire, and fantasy. Now, these prints weren't hidden or shamed, but celebrated as art. A stark contrast to how adult content is often viewed today, actually. In the late 1700s, Japan's Tokugawa shogunate imposed censorship laws that curbed shunga's spread, setting a precedent of restricted yet resilient adult content. Now, post-World War II Japan, under the US occupation, saw further evolution as censorship laws began to change, influencing manga culture to embrace adult themes openly and by the 1960s and 70s. By the 1980s, as Japan's manga and anime industry exploded, hentai emerged with a broader anime landscape, harnessing themes of fantasy and eroticism. Even as a small fraction of Japan's anime market, hentai quickly gained financial traction due to its loyal niche following. Hentai was profitable early on, drawing on a devoted audience that valued the unique art style and adult themes that they simply just couldn't get anywhere else. In the 1980s and 90s, two major changes propelled hentai from a domestic phenomenon to a global one: the VHS boom and later the internet. With VHS tapes, enthusiasts worldwide gained access to Japan's adult anime for the first time, building a cult following beyond Japan's borders. Titles like Urotsukidochi and Love Blue Girl became underground sensations, marketed as taboo anime with a mix of curiosity and shock value. Now, I vividly remember the first time I saw Legend of the Overfiend. It definitely had shock value indeed, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely did. Woo, that's a long time ago. As DVDs and the internet streaming emerged in the 2000s, the accessibility and reach of hentai skyrocketed. Now fans could now watch from anywhere, accessing catalogs of content on streaming sites tailored to their needs. Today, platforms like H-Anime and Faku offer monthly subscriptions that sustain the digital adult anime market with dedicated viewer loyalty, and it allows these markets to continue generating steady revenue without heavy advertising. By 2024, estimates placed the subscription-based hentai streaming revenue at over $1 billion annually, a figure bolstered by millions of global users who subscribe for exclusive access. Now, platforms are catering to international demand with uncensored releases, which further boosts the appeal and drives revenue from audiences who are willing to pay for high quality, legally accessible content. One of the hentai industry's most effective strategies is its ability to cater to hyper-specific niches. Now, these attract a unique and loyal audience. Where mainstream media may cast a wide net, hentai succeeds by focusing on subgenres like fantasy, yuri, yaoi, and even more specific fetishes that hold strong fan appeal. Hentai platforms capitalize on this loyalty with exclusive content and tiered subscription models that allow users to customize their experience. This approach mimics the long tail economy, where niche markets drive steady, high margin revenue by offering content not readily found anywhere elsewhere. Just like this channel, by the way. Just like this channel. Now fans become repeat customers, with many paying $10 to $30 monthly for continued access to their favorite niche genres. And by the way, if you're enjoying this content on Patreon, please stick around, because I have so much. There's so much that I have planned for this Patreon that honestly